the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Taking a look at the Celtics, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. And Robert Williams, someone we'll be watching tonight, Shaq. He plays with an
Why you think they call me ankle boy? That's because I'm breaking your ankle, boy. Break them and put them on the floor. How come the what is a sprinkler? Nobody's got me on the side. You know it's money like bank alerts. I'm getting hot for the temperature. I know your girl wants to sleep with you. I know she wanted a ball call. I'm always open like Walmart. Remember when they used to sleep on me? Now they not missing alarm clocks. I got a boss scared to guard me. Look how they holding their arm far. I gotta show them the range. They thought I was driving a foreign car. Do they got insurance for ankles? Cause you gonna be using your OnStar. I'm always breaking their ankles. That's why I'm using an OnStar. You never charge me the
Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers.
And now, introducing the Boston Celtics!
The Lakers continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And Lonzo Ball out with the injury. He will be missed.
Well, when he got hurt in that last game, the hope was that it wouldn't be too serious. But we now know that's not the case. You really just wish him all the luck in the world in terms of his rehab.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Rajon Rondo is out there with Harris, and it's Jay in at the 5. Well, Greg, fans were asking for it, and the NBA delivered. It was announced that AI will be a part of the dunk contest in All-Star Weekend.
And with the way AI comes up with those highlight reel dunks every game, it seems, you had to put him in the contest. If he wasn't a part of the festivities, everyone would second-guess the validity of the dunk contest.
And here is Irving. Rajon Rondo getting it to go from deep. Well, we have 2 loaded backcourts here tonight, Clark. It should be a very intriguing matchup.
You know, Kevin, years past, it used to be the small forwards were your dominant scorers in the league, and that's still pretty prevalent. But in this day and age, boy, I tell you, the point guard play. Not only are those point guards able to assist and set people up and lead their team, but a lot of them are high-octane scorers as well. A lot of fun to watch.
Make a lot of things happen on both ends of the floor.
No doubt. Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Irving dishes to Tatum. Back to Irving. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Rondo against Tatum. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the middle. And Morris throws it down.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Here's Jay shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the evening. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Jay.
And as the offseason approaches, AI will be receiving a lot of suitors for his services. No doubt he'll be one of the hottest names in free agency.
And you know, Greg, you can't help but be happy for AI. Think back to where he started from, playing his way into the league. Just a fantastic story for him. Here's Harris. High, arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
you know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And that one's good, Irving.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation. That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense, not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Kuzma. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
Irving kicks to Tatum. Rondo with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked, you're toast. They learned that lesson there.
And the Celtics making a change here. Baines is checked in. Irving against Rondo. Outside Irving. There's the pass to Baines. LeBron against Tatum. 5 to shoot. Irving way outside. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Yeah, and from the start, Greg, you could tell they were ready to go. Loved how fearless they were, confident, aggressive, attack mode. They don't care where the games are played. They're ready to get it done.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. To the middle, it's stolen by Morris. Irving looking over the floor. Goes up the baseline, and too long on the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kuzma passes to Jay. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Brad Stevens. This is the first meeting of the season between these teams, and he stressed to his guys the need to rely on their instincts at the offensive end. He said, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses without forcing things. If we keep doing that, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if they can keep that up tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
David, thank you. Sounds like shooting is what he's concerned with most early on.
Yeah, they're looking for a controlled, patient offense today, and the key to that will be shot selection.
And, you know, if that's where they're focused on effective shooting, they'd be really smart to get it inside as much as possible. Get those high-quality looks in the paint area.
Well, for those teams already expected Clark to go deep into the playoffs around this time of year, how easy do you think it is to just go through the motions and maybe not tighten the screws as much as you should?
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I never had the experience of being a player on a playoff team, but I did broadcast a number of the outstanding Pacers teams, and it is tough in the long haul of the season for teams that are fighting for potential championships to stay engaged fully during the regular season. There is a period, and I think most really good teams will admit it, that they aren't as focused because they're excited for the playoffs to start, and they just have to work themselves through those dog days of the regular season.
Here's Baines following the basket by LeBron James. Smart against Harris. Pocket 6. That's tipped.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Lakers leading by 3. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here is Irving. Left side, Smart. Baines. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Baines has got his second basket of the night.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've...
New group in for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Daniel Tice. Morris comes in for Gordon Hayward. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So the Lakers 5 right now. Harris is out there with Hart. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Jay. And it's Kuzma in at the 4.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Rozier kicks to Morris. Inside, here's Horford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford. Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with a shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
And the big men who compete against Horford have nothing but respect for him, Greg.
Well, it is why he's been selected as an all-star by his peers and why guys like Embiid admire his game. I mean, Horford does all the small things on the floor you need as a big man. He's so humble. He just goes about his game and makes his team better in every facet.
Morris kicks to Horford. And it's all evened up. Horford's got 9.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And it's Harris with the ball for Los Angeles. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
They really do. I mean, whenever they play each other, it means a little bit extra. These are two franchises, as you said, that certainly have had their fair share of tangles in the past.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Tatum against Stevenson. Tatum on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Knocked away. Stolen by Corey Harris. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. The Lakers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Lakers passing it around. Kuzma passes to Jay. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And stolen by Horford.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Rozier kicks to Morris. The kick out to Tatum. Busted. No good that time either. The Lakers in the lead. Jay, the pass to Harris. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Away from home, you got to execute. And they did that flawlessly.
And that's what it comes down to, execution, especially when you're on the road. Can you follow your game plan? I thought they were awesome in that game.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Corey Harris.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
Nobody near Stevenson. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 7-point Laker lead. Smart finds Morris. Back to Smart. Tipped away. Here's Horford. And that time, also a missed shot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Kuzma passes to Jay. Smart on the wing. Boston again missing.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Irving's checked in for Rozier. Celtics trail by 7. Now here's Irving. He's got 11. A second chance effort. Tries yet again. And Horford lays it up and in. Horford's got 11 points.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm. High percentage quality shots and really getting whatever he wants.
Stevenson against Tatum. Stolen by Smart. To the middle. Morris dishes to Horford. The shot's good. Now it's just a 3-point Laker lead.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
The shot's good from Jay.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Smart kicks to Morris. Passes it to Tatum. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 6.
You got to respect the basketball IQ of Tatum. I mean, when the defense is not guarding him tightly, he's going to shoot that ball off the catch.
And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Pacers was terrific. He finished with 42 points and added to his contribution as well, getting to the foul line. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Lakers also changing it up. James checked in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Hart. Now Rondo, 8 points for him. Pass to Jay. 13 feet away. And Boston with the rebound. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Smart finds Irving. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's sent back by Horford. And Jay gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Rondo against Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jay's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Jay. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Harris. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in this.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, and he accumulated a lot of assists. And I liked how unselfish he was, Greg.
Down low, it's Morris and Horford. Smart is out there with Irving, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Horford. Rebounded by Jay.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Kicks it out to James. The pass to Jay. Harris outside. Here's Jay. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Austin's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs, but he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Morris outside. Clock at 6. Let's go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Morris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Smart passes to Irving. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Jay. Oh, good on that one. Good work defensively by Horford.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
The Lakers have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Los Angeles with another miss.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Here's Irving. It's deflected. Here's Jay, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Boston leading by 4. Irving kicks to Morris, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Tatum against Rondo. Horford has a wide open look on the 3 off target.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
2 points. That one goes.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Pass to Tatum. Rondo against Irving. They get a hand on it. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And this is how lethal Harris can be off the pass. Excellent at catching the D by surprise.
Irving against Rondo. Irving kicks to Smart. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Kuzma. And Boston with the rebound. Morris has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Horford, no luck. LA's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. To the inside, here's Jay. Count it. Jay's got 26 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Terry Rozier's checked in for the Celtics. And the Lakers also making a switch. Stevenson's checked in. Here's Harris. Rozier with the steal. Stevenson against Smart. Kicks it to Morris. Here's Horford. He's got 20. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged a bullet. They can't let shooters get clean looks from outside.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And, Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Tipped away. Fast break. The Lakers all going up court. Harris trying to get free. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's 7 points for LeBron. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets. You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star, and if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. When you factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency, he does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Kevin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. Rozier kicks to Morris. When it comes to initiating this play, Clark, for your mind, who are the perimeter pick-and-roll ball handlers right now in the game?
Well, the guys that come to mind for me, Chris Paul is fantastic in the pick-and-roll. Damian Lillard is outstanding. James Harden. And I think Victor Oladipo is getting better. I mean, he's so good at finding seams and using his athleticism to get to the bucket, and he's really grown as a finisher. Kyrie Irving is just a terrific one-on-one player. Sometimes he doesn't even need the screen guy. He's so good with the ball. And obviously Steph Curry is in that category too.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Inside, Jay. The shot that time, not on target. Now Boston takes it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
In the corner, Smart with it. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Boston again missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. Out to Harris. This one for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Some changes. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. So the Lakers 5 right now. On the perimeter, Caldwell Pope and Ingram. Jay out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. And stolen by Horford. Irving finds Hayward. Back to Irving. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Jay. Jay's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Celtics trail by 7. To the paint, here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
That's short off the rim. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Over Rondo, a nice shot by Irving. Now just a 3-point Laker lead.
And once he started feeling it, Irving just decided to make it his night. And he's done that in a big way.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Rondo. To the paint. Here's Jay nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Down low, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Tuesday, they'll continue the road trip heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside Irving. To the inside. Smart. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Yep, it counts. And that's now 30 points for Jay.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game. From 10 feet out, the second effort. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Boston. And the first one drops. There's a check in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Irving. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
Lakers leading by 5. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Celtics have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Horford. It's good. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
It's Ingram on the wing. Inside. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 8 rebounds in this game. And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All-time.
That's a good question. My position? I have to go with Gary Payton, Michael Jordan.
There's my awesome interviewee. Get it? Awesome interviewee, AI.
Yeah, man.
Your initials.
I get it. You need me out there?
Oh, yeah. Whenever you're ready.
All right, coming.
Like, killed in my improv group. Hey, look, that joke did really kill in my improv group.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, just keep workshopping it, you know? I mean, like, you'll get there, man. It's all good.
Okay.
AI, the All-Star rosters were announced today, and it's official. You're on the team. How does it feel?
Yeah, you know, it feels good. I'm not surprised because I think I earned it with the way I've been playing. But, you know, still. So now I just got to get out there, make a show, and let the coaches know that they made the right decision. AI, all-star indeed.
Welcome to another awesome summer episode of 2K TV.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Taking a look at the 76ers, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the Lakers, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA match. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, it is official. AI was named to the All-Star team. Now, I asked him about it before the...
David, thank you. From G League player to All-Star in short time.
And how lucky is this team to have a player like AI on it?
Chris, All-Star Week is coming up. You and I love it. Every year, some excellent players, however, are left out of the main attraction, and you feel for them.
Think about Lou Williams, who was turned down 3 times last year.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. And you know, again, you get over it as a player, but the reason why it's so much emotion is because you put so much work into it, the time away from your family, the time and dedication, listening to your coaches. But every player has to go through it. It's frustrating if you're right on the cusp of being voted in, and you know, it's a lot of campaigning, a lot of cheerleading around this time here, so that could be frustrating as well. But again, if you're even in the conversation, even if you're a snub in the NBA, to me, that's an honor because it's still the NBA, and these are the best players.
Yeah, well said. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Rajon Rondo is out there with Harris, and it's Jay in at the 5 roaming the paint. It's been a whirlwind of a journey to the NBA, but AI has put in the work, and he'll be rewarded for it. He's going to be a part of the Rising Stars Challenge.
And while AI didn't take a traditional route to the NBA, he'll get to show what he can do against the best the recent draft classes have to offer. No doubt in my mind, he'll shine as bright as any of them.
Here's Harris. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And when you're Harris's size, you have to really use your length to beat defenders, and he is just so good at doing that.
Rondo passes to Jay. Down low, Embiid with the steal, and now the 76ers on the break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
You know, you watch Ben Simmons play, and it isn't a surprise, Chris, that he's a threat to go off for a triple-double every time he suits up.
Well, Simmons is going to have a lot of triple-doubles in his career. Great size and a knack for the ball when it comes to rebounding.
Harris against Kuzma. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
Here's Jay, and he dunks it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Simmons finds Harris. Shoots over Kuzma. Harris missing again. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Down low. And slam dunk by Harris.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Simmons against Rondo. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris. Butler passes to Embiid. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Jane. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
And that's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
No, but I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
Things get clearer and clearer as we move through this season. And as we move into February, here is a look now at the top rookies around the NBA. So many great young stars. Well, you look at Jay all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, at this point, he's separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Another miss by Philadelphia.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Lakers shooting their first free throw this game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
The free throw drops for Rondo. Well, see, Webb, there were a ton of huge personalities on this 76ers team, from the stars right on down to the rotation players.
Well, it starts with the Embiid. You know, he's talking junk out there. And think about the quiet swagger that Simmons plays with. This group genuinely get along, and they play for each other. The trials they went through to get here as a core, they should have all the confidence in the world.
Kuzma passes to Jay. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Jay's got 10.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. Yeah, you see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. I mean, the closer he is to the rim, the better.
Here's Jay. And Embiid pulls it down. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 13-point game. Passes it to Jay. Out to Kuzma. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Now here's Simmons. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. Over Rondo. It's deflected.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
Butler dishes to Simmons. To the inside. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Simmons.
Oh, man, he's a polished interior player. I love seeing Embiid establish himself down low and then go to work.
The pass to Jay. Butler against LeBron. Pass to Kuzma. And stolen by Harris. To the middle. And it's Butler missing.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does the job that time.
The 76ers trail by 11. He kicks it to Simmons. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
A good poise led to good shot selection, and that was the key to maximizing their opportunity.
The 76ers shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Taking a look at the Lakers. On the perimeter, Caldwell Pope and Ingram. Chandler out there with Jay, and it's Hart in at the point guard position. Lakers leading by 16. Caldwell Pope kicks to Hart. Here's Jay. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Jay's got it gone 6 of 9 from the field, just 3 misses, shooting a terrific 67%. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Celtics was superb. He scored 32 points and piled on the stats to round out a double-double. Just a really strong all-around effort. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special, but the biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of us.
See, Webb, a quick tactical question here. As a big, when you're defending the pick and roll, what are the things you're looking to do? How do you handle that?
Okay, I'm going to try to rapid pace this because this is what goes through your mind. What did coach say in shoot around? Wait a minute, who is this? Is this Steph Curry that can dribble, or is this Thompson that loves to take a step back? Or is it a player like Durant that loves to hit you with the step back? Or who's setting the pick? Is it a guy like Thompson that's going to slip? Or is it a guy like Dwight Howard that they could throw it up to? Is it Capella that may slip and go through and you still throw it up to and you can't get back? Who's communicating? Who's on my team in the corner? What shooter's in the corner? Because they can't leave the corner to come help. Do I hedge hard? Do I not hedge hard? Oh no, this is the NBA, it's the greatest players in the world, and even if you do it right, they're going to score anyway. That's kind of what goes through your mind.
That is something else. The feed to Monroe. The shot missing. Nice defense from Jay. From 18 feet away, tries again, and it's in there. And the Lakers lead by 18.
That's just great work inside. Ingram showing the tool set.
Inside, and Greg Monroe with the slam.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. You know, see, Webb, J.J. Redick has just continued to age well. He's a fantastic player now into his 30s.
Well, Redick keeps adding to his game, but the shooting never changes. He shot well over 40 from deep for his career. Redick is a player who doesn't rely on his burst or his first step to score. I mean, he can keep playing like this for a long time.
Ennis taking his time here. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Here's Hart. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, Redick. Ennis passes to Simmons. Jay covered by Monroe and taken away by Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Monroe.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Jay. And again, the Lakers no good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-7 run. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in, and Brett Brown wants a timeout.
Well, think back to when Ben Simmons was first drafted as the top pick in 2016. Everyone knew he could be a playmaker as a small forward. But really, he functions fully as a point guard when he's out on the floor.
Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 5. Harris outside. Off target with his 3. And Chris Simmons, a player that almost transcends the traditional basketball position.
Now, he's a playmaker, plain and simple. He has the height and vision and skill to line up anywhere. Simmons, he could be viewed as a generational talent when it's all said and done.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Ingram on the wing. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Simmons against Caldwell Pope. And Simmons kicks to Monroe. The 76ers again can't hit it. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Lakers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Marjanovic checked in for Philadelphia. And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Caldwell Pope against Simmons. The teardrop falls in. Simmons got 6 points.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Passes it to Jay. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
If you let him get that deep, this is what you can expect.
Yeah, well, with his toughness and skills in there, it's a rough problem to fix.
Caldwell Pope against Simmons. Harris outside. Trying to get open is Johnson. Some solid defense from Ingram.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
And the shot drops as they pick up 2 points from Jay.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Showing off the hook shot. 8 points for Ben Simmons.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
And stolen by Simmons. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Harris. Another shot. Here's Marjanovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. The 76ers, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
A lot of personalities in this game, Chris. Such a big part of what makes the NBA so entertaining.
Oh, man, think about our boy Draymond Green, for those of you that don't know Day-Day. But Draymond Green, his personality is not only great for his team, but also for us fans when we see him on the court. How about Embiid, Mr. Personality on social media? You love it. And how about Jaylen Brown with his wise ways on the chessboard, the most interesting basketball player in the world. So all of these guys are exciting, fun personalities to watch for the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
And you see defensively, when they try to patch something up, he exploits a different weakness.
Harris finds Simmons. Over Harris. Misses off the left iron.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Rondo bounce pass. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Jay. And James subbed in for Kyle. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, pretty soon you're going to be in your first dunk contest. Now, just between us, what have you got planned?
We'll have I haven't decided what I'm going to use, but my teammates keep coming at me with all sorts of stuff. I got 10 guys coaching me up, telling me to try this, try that. They might be a little more excited than I am, but for real, DA, it's going to be a lot of fun, so look out for that, man.
Can't wait to see what you've got cooked up after consulting with your guys. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, I mean, he really gave them a boost in that first half, shot way above his average.
Oh, this is like found money, completely unexpected, but it feels great when it happens.
They've got Jonathan Simmons. Tobias Harris is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. So it's the Lakers now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Jay. Right through the D for the layup. Jay's got 21.
That's a tough bucket. I mean, the D was right up on him as tight as possible, but you're not going to stop this guy from getting to the cup.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Butler up top. He's covered by Ingram. Just 4 to shoot. From 17 feet out, Butler no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Kuzma. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Simmons to the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Redick.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
Nice work to get in position for the rebound and the putback. He has no off switch.
LeBron, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram.
A guy who tells it like it is. Harris isn't afraid to say what's on his mind, especially around his friends.
Harris kicks the Butler to the inside. Here's Embiid, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And without a doubt, the voice of this team, the face of this franchise, is center Joel Embiid. Chris, he's embraced it from the beginning.
The 76ers knocked it out the park when they took the risk of drafting Embiid. To have a star like Embiid be so personable, it's rare. I mean, he's practically the voice of the city at this point. That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting it like he has so far.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rondo against Simmons. Harris outside. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Well, with Embiid, the only thing that is going to slow him down or has slowed him down so far, C-Webb, is injuries.
But people forget that Embiid would have been the top pick in his draft if he was fully healthy. I mean, too often do great big men have their careers derailed because of injuries. Embiid, though, I think Embiid has overcome his rough patch of health. I mean, I think he's going to be a monster as long as he stays on the floor.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Jonathan Simmons. So the shot's good from Jay.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Simmons against Rondo. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. Here's Jay. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And it's blocked. Here's Kuzma. He has 5. The shot's good. Jay's got 8 here in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called the 76ers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Down low, Caldwell Pope. Ben Simmons with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 14 to the inside. And that one's good. Marjanovic has got 6.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Jay, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
Chris, in football, you have the franchise tag. It allows a team to keep a superstar by delaying his free agency. Would that work in the NBA?
I'm not sure if that would work in the NBA. It would be what else would reward this player in the franchise tag? Does it allow freedom for other players to come? I think that we're going to have to address some of these issues as time goes on, especially in a place like Golden State where they have so many great players there. But one of the great things about the NBA is the freedom of movement, and I don't think that we've seen really any teams get hurt too bad by the superstar leaving if they've acknowledged he's going to leave and made a trade for him. It is when that they don't acknowledge, a la Orlando with Shaq, a la a couple of other teams, they don't acknowledge that this guy may leave, that you truly end up with nothing. So I'm not sure about that franchise tag yet, Kevin. The NBA is doing great. Players are moving around, and we're going to need some other teams to combat the dominant team overall.
Down to 5 on the shot clock, and the shot is good. He's got 8.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The 76ers trail by 14. And Simmons kicks to Marjanovic. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Jane. LA has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
And it's all about positioning for Butler. Once he's deep inside the paint, there's no question he's going to finish that one.
Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And so the Lakers take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
What's up, Ben?
Yo, yeah, what's up? Pass back.
What's this, man?
Australian football.
Football?
Footy, AFL, you know?
I thought you said that you were going to make me a better basketball player. What is this?
This is a lot. You just got to, you know, just go with it.
Just go with it?
Yeah. I mean, it just gets you better. Hand-eye coordination.
Okay. So how do I do it?
You just got to, like, put your hand in the fist and kind of like punch it.
Like that?
I mean, it's close. It's not the best I've seen, but it's not, the worst.
Okay. So, man, I heard that you had some exotic pets, right?
Yeah, I got a ton. I got a dingo.
Dingo?
Yeah. You know those dogs from Australia?
Yeah. Don't those eat children?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. I mean, most I ever had was a fish.
What was his name?
Frisky.
Frisky?
Yeah, he was a goldfish.
What happened to him?
He died. My cat ate him.
You got a cat too?
Yeah, but she choked on the goldfish, so.
2 in 1, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, man, I'm gonna catch you later, yeah?
Okay. Wait, so I just hold on to this?
Yeah, you got it.
Again, Spinelli? You let Shaq into my apartment again?
I did, sir. And I'd do it again.
Barbecue chicken.